Heran, the author of The Missing Piece, and today's uh, reading is from April 29th. The topic is prudence, and the quote is by Stephen Mirabile. He says, I find that being considerate of others and keeping what I say and what I do in agreement makes for a great night's sleep. In any examined life, a person may want to consider the role of prudence in their daily decision making. Prudence has been touted as one of the culture cardinal virtues, one of the ways that we being in the world that promotes happiness and goodness. How does prudence promote goodness and happiness? What is prudence in the first place? Prudence is typically defined as caution or the opposite of rashness or inconsideration. For the purposes of this meditation, let's define prudence as the practice of being considerate. Here are a number of traits that a considerate person possesses. For example, that the considerate person doesn't say everything that pops into their mind. They don't. They do show up on time, and it's sensitive about other people's time. They avoid giving unsolicited advice or to recognize acts of kindness in others. Remembers key events like anniversaries, birthdays, etc. Celebrates others' successes. Consoles others in difficult times. Shows patience even when they don't feel like it. Is sensitive to include others, especially those on the fringes. And finally, doesn't put themselves first. A person who is prudent usually practices a significant degree of conscious and rational, thoughtful acts. A considerate person is not wishy washy. On the contrary, they are usually quite deliberate. They see the importance of choosing to act with inclusion instead of self centered rejection. This is very similar to cultivating a mindful life. A calm mind takes into consideration the thoughts, feelings, states, and opinions of others while suspending degrading judgments and avoiding thoughtless acts. So today, let's come up with ways we could be more considerate and prudent with our communication and acts towards others in all of our affairs. Thank you for joining me today with this reading from The Missing Piece. You can go online at Amazon and order the book if you like. And I look forward to you joining me in the future for future readings of The Missing Piece. Thank you.